Welcome back to Tough Men of Faith.
Hey, Nick.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Good?
Yeah, just trying to keep Blake happy over here.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's like he gets mad at us for having
All the
swivel
time.
chairs.
But I'm excited to be back. This is our first, actual recording in the new
Yeah,
studio here.
new
You built.
space. Yeah. I've had like 4 people call me and ask if they could rent the space.
Really?
Yeah,
Have they even
podcast
seen
people.
it? Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So it's
Well,
like, maybe.
maybe.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
How's your week been?
Good, man. Finally got this HVAC thing figured out up here.
We've been in a heat wave here.
It's been crazy.
We tried to record a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Found that we're not as tough as we think we are.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Nick's new sauna.
Yeah.
But no, this is a lot better.
It feels great. It was, I saw my truck when I was driving over here. It was 100 degrees.
Okay, that's what
Today.
mine said today too.
Did it? So.
And the thermometer in here said what?
says-
75, 80?
It says 80, 85 or
I
something.
think it's wrong.
Yeah, I don't.
Feels better than 100 anyway.
It does.
So.
Yeah.
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 So we're doing this 8-week thing.
Yeah, so we're going to do the next 8 weeks, kind of leading into. So we got the Farmstead Summit coming up.
Right.
You can still sign up for that.
4th or the evening of the 4th.
Yeah, it's
And then
5th and
5th and
6th, kind of main
yeah.
2 days. But if you want to come out a day early, you can. September 4th. Make sure you go to toughmenoffaith.org.
Yep.
Sign up for that.
Get signed up and pay for it.
Yeah, it's only $60.
Yeah.
Haas Ridgway,
Yeah, he's
friend
speaking
of the show.
Friday
He's
night,
speaking
right?
Friday night. Yeah.
Awesome.
Pumped.
Yeah, that'll be good. Because
yeah.
he's like comedian, pastor. He's funny.
Yeah.
We had him on here a couple times, and he called me stupid. He's like,
Did he?
anybody that uses 4-letter words is stupid. And I was like, so I've been trying my best to
I forgot
stop
about
doing that.
Yeah.
He's like, your vocabulary just sucks. If you have to use those words,
Yeah.
then you're stupid. And I was like, man,
Yeah.
step on my toes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he'll be there.
Yeah, he's
Some
a lot of
other
fun.
guys that have been on the show will be there.
Yep.
I'm still kind of working out some of the details. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
It's gonna be great.
Yes.
We do have we have the most important thing though.
yeah,
We have the meat.
the what?
The meat for the
Oh,
weekend.
the meat for
yeah,
the You're doing steaks or something, right?
We're doing steaks. Yeah, Friday night.
Friday night?
You know, we've talked a lot about like these thin ribeyes
Yeah.
that I like doing
Oh,
like
yeah,
on a
wait.
sandwich.
Yeah.
Like the state, like if you have a
Is that-
state fair, they call them state fair ribeyes in a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of places. So yeah.
Yep. Is that what you got?
Yeah, we got a bunch of them.
Okay.
Yep. And then a buddy of mine, Doug Kingseed,
Yeah.
has Kingseed beef where
Yep.
he does freezer beef, and so he provided that meat for us.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. It's
Yeah.
I tried some the other day because I got them in the freezer at home.
Okay. And it's good.
So I had one pack I thawed out.
Oh, you brought me some.
Yeah, I brought you to full things. I tried to thin ribeyes we're going to have at the summit
Okay,
just
gotcha.
to see how they cooked up.
Yeah. Well, the strips you brought us were great. So
Is that
thank
what you have, New York strip?
Yep.
What's your favorite cut of steak?
I'm a filet guy,
Yeah.
but strips are next.
I have found, I used to make fun of you for boiling beef.
Yeah.
Isn't that how you did it?
No,
Something like
I have a sous vide, which cooks it in water, but in
Yeah.
a bag.
My daughter got an air fryer for her birthday.
Okay.
That's what she wanted, an air fryer.
Yeah.
So she's pumped to get this thing.
Did you air fry steaks?
I use it every day.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause
Nice.
I eat a lot of meat.
Yeah.
And so for like lunch and everything, that's usually what I try to eat. And so
Yep.
I've just been air frying it all.
Okay.
It's quick.
Yeah.
And I haven't had a lot of time here
Dude,
lately.
I love my air fryer.
I've been cutting up the steaks like in little steak bites.
Yeah.
And throw them in there.
Okay. Just
And
cook them
then-
up real quick.
Cook them up in like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Throw them on some rice.
Awesome.
It is great.
Yeah.
So quick.
Okay. Maybe
So-
I'll have to try that recipe.
There's really nothing. Well, I
Yeah.
have my homemade seasoning.
Oh, okay.
Have I given you any of it?
Nope.
It was my Christmas gift last year. I gave to a few people.
Really?
Are you sure you didn't get some?
He didn't give it to me.
Man.
We quit
yeah.
doing Christmas gifts when we got to be closer friends.
Well,
Like when I was trying to impress you as my pastor, I'd buy you
That's
like St.
true.
Elmo's gift cards and stuff, like trying to, buy my way in.
yeah,
but,
yeah. Then you found out you can't buy your way.
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'll try to get you some because what I did is I grew a mustache last year
Oh, yeah, it was good.
because I
did too.
I had a short time where I could get a beard.
Yeah.
I wasn't training and went down to a mustache, and so Karen hated it. Everyone hated it.
Right.
I thought it was the coolest thing ever. So I
Right.
got one picture in it, and
Yeah.
so I called my seasoning RT's Stash-tastic seasoning, and then I printed a picture of myself and put
Yeah.
it on the seasoning.
Okay.
Everyone hates it, like the picture,
Yeah.
but they love the seasoning.
Okay.
So when I go to my friend's
Man.
house and I see it setting there,
stuff.
I always get it out of their cabinets or wherever
Okay.
it's at, and I set it front and center in their seasoning box.
Man, you must have gave it to your good friends. Wow.
I don't think.
It's okay.
I can't believe you didn't get any.
Yeah. Well,
I know what it was. I know what it was.
probably ran out.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm excited to be back
Yeah,
and
me
going
too.
again. So mainly what we're doing, like I think the next 8 weeks is looking at, sometimes as guys we start to drift.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you felt this.
I felt this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have too. Like there's times like, man, I've just been drifting
Right.
for a while.
Yep.
And so kind of the idea of like getting back on
Yeah,
track.
kind of like a reset.
Yeah, sometimes you need kicked in the pants
Right.
and reset, right? What are you laughing at?
I think, was it a couple weeks ago? Did you say something at church in one of your sermons?
Yeah, I was trying to say you get kicked in the pants or something.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get any correct word. I couldn't get any church word to come to
Yeah,
mind.
yeah, I got you.
So I was just going for and most people in my church know me, right?
Right.
And my instinct and how I talk.
Yeah.
And not always the best.
Yeah.
And so yeah.
Did you say arse?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, I didn't. It wasn't nothing too bad, but yeah. So that
Yeah.
did happen. Oh well. Anyways, what was
part of it?
Yeah. So, well, sometimes you need kick there.
Oh yeah, for
To
sure.
get yourself back on track.
Right.
So I guess you can kind of look at the next 8 weeks as like getting kicked.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's really just the
I
idea
think
of
of
getting
it like a
back on
cattle prod.
Yeah,
Like
cattle
you're kind
prod.
of pushing me back in line.
Get back on track.
Right.
Because what naturally happens is we drift, and if we drift, we're probably not drifting in the right direction.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
You're going to just kind of drift away slowly.
Okay.
So we're going to look at just a few areas of our life, right,
Yeah.
where that happens. Today, we're going to kind of focus on remembering your why, reclaiming your mission.
Yeah.
I noticed you got the Tough Men of Faith shirt on.
I do.
On the back of it, it says mission over comfort.
Right.
And so what happens is a lot of times the comfort takes over.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we get stuck in the comfort because
Forget
it's
about
nice.
our mission. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easy, right? Just
It's
kind of
easy. Yeah.
And then next week, looking at, kind of like getting our spiritual muscle exercise. Like,
Okay.
hey, where are you at spiritually?
Yeah.
How's your Bible intake? How's your prayer life?
Okay.
Are you going to church? Are you committed to the body?
Yeah.
Then we're going to look at disciplining your body, like physical fitness,
Oh yeah. Great. Thanks.
because
Yeah.
we
Step
really
on
just
my
wanna take-
toes some more, huh?
right, we'll take a holistic approach, right? So
Okay.
where are you heading? Are you intentional about where you're heading?
Yep.
Are you intentional with your spiritual walk? Are you intentional with your physical
Yep.
walk? Right? Are you working out
Yeah.
and staying active?
Yep.
The next week, looking at how are you leading your family?
Okay.
So,
Good.
yeah,
Yeah.
we can all use that because that's natural, right? Just to kind of drift away.
Yep.
Then we're going to look at brotherhood, which we talk a lot about. Like,
Yeah.
hey, do you have friends? To me, that's one that's easy for me to drift away from
Yep.
because I'm gonna keep working.
Right.
I may stay after it spiritually.
Yep.
For me, physical fitness comes fairly easy. Like I'm just in a disciplined routine. I'm going
Right.
to do it. I'm
Yeah.
with my family the other day.
Yeah. Leading your family.
I'm not always leading them well, but I'm with them.
Yeah.
And then it's easy just to forget like
Friendships.
friends. I don't
Yep.
really need them right now. I'm too
Right.
busy.
Yep.
That's
No,
not the
I
truth.
completely understand that.
Week 6, looking at finances.
Okay.
That's another one that's easy to drift in.
Yep.
Right. It's
It
like
sure is.
all of a sudden you build a nice big barn and studio and
Yeah.
you're broke. Right. It's
Yeah.
like,
Well, yeah, we're not broke, but
Oh, okay.
we're not spending a bunch of extra. But that's something I usually get pretty passionate about is finances.
yeah.
Just because we've done it wrong a few times, and I hate to see other people fall into that. So
Yep.
if I can help with any kind of guidance there, I really like to get on that one.
Yeah. And then week 7, walking with integrity.
Okay.
Like what's our character look like?
Yeah.
It's easy for that to drift.
Yep.
What would your search history on your phone look like?
Yeah.
Things like that. And then week 8, like the idea of legacy, like living for the long haul,
Okay.
living for the world beyond
Yeah.
here. So yeah, it's
Awesome,
kind
man.
of where we're heading. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good.
So I think it's an 8-week series also that you could encourage guys to listen to.
Right.
Right. So if you have
Yep.
a friend that's really struggling, like, hey man, you should.
Yeah. Hey,
It's
look,
kinda-
we talked about this. We're normal guys.
Mhm.
We've done it wrong. We've done it right.
Yeah.
Give it a listen. See what you think.
Yeah. So for this week, let's jump into it.
All right.
Reclaiming your mission.
Yeah.
If you don't know where you're going, you're going to end up anywhere.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah. It's good to set a course and start figuring out that direction on where you're going.
Yeah. And then I think, did you pull up, we mentioned Romans 12 too.
I did.
Pulled up
Yeah.
Tonight.
Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect.
Yeah. I think we'll just focus on that first part there. Like,
Yeah.
do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind.
Right.
So when you think of that, to not be conformed, culture will tell us who
Right.
we should be as men.
Yeah, and to do who we should be, and we should be like the way of the world.
Yeah.
And
And so I think in the world, like your worth is going to be found as a man, maybe in your paycheck,
yeah,
or
things that you have,
type of job. Yeah. Possessions,
possessions, and
your feelings.
yeah,
And it's easy, I think, to drift into what the world thinks or says.
yeah, absolutely. And it's easy to compare yourself to what the rest of the world's pushing for,
Yeah.
trying to get you to conform to.
in the world, what's been interesting to me, like, so we're 2025 now.
Yeah.
If you go back to 2020, like, the world was crazy in a lot of ways.
Oh yeah.
Like, we didn't even know what a man and woman was.
Right.
Right. And so, and
We
there's
still don't.
well, there's a lot of things like with even like sports and all this.
Right.
And so you see all these people like jumping on these bandwagons and be like, yeah, that's right. We should live that way.
Yeah.
And then now culture shifts and you see a lot of these same people that's kind of shifting with culture.
Yeah.
And what you see is like, you're just conformed to the world.
Yep.
So when the world said it was okay to live like this, even if God's word said it's not,
Yeah.
you're like, no, this is okay.
Yeah, you looked at it and said, oh, wait, the world says it's okay, so it is.
And then now that the world, like the culture's opinion has shifted on some things, I
Right.
think.
Yeah.
Now you see this, someone's like, oh, no, that's not okay. I'm like, so you're just like blowing in the wind, being
Yeah.
conformed by the world.
Yep.
And so I think when that happens, one day you wake up like, how'd I get here? Like, I
Yeah.
don't have a backbone.
Well, yeah, that's exactly it. I don't have a backbone. I haven't stood for anything that's real or right. I've
Yeah.
just been pushed around side to side by whatever the world thinks or whatever people are telling me I should think and feel.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to not have a backbone and stand on anything.
Yep. And there's a lot of men like that,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
The struggle with like, hey, I want to fit in. I
Yeah.
don't want to rock the boat.
Right.
I don't want to lead. I don't
Well,
want
I
to.
think that's the problem is people are wanting to fit in.
Yeah.
So they're going along with stuff. I mean, I think we've all done it in our lives. As kids, we did it. As
Yeah.
adults, we've done it. And I think if you don't have anything to stand for, I mean, what's the saying go? You'll fall for anything.
Yeah.
And I think it's true.
Yeah. And so this passage like directly hits that. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
don't be conformed like that.
Right.
But then transitions to be transformed. So transformed there is not like a small tweak. That's like totally like
Yeah.
repacking who you are.
Yep,
Like
exactly.
a transformation from the inside out.
Yeah,
Like
from the
it's
renewal
not-
of your mind.
Yeah, it's not on accident. It's like
Right.
you can see this. It's intentional.
Yep.
And you're going to look very different from the world.
Well, and once you start having a relationship with God and you start being a Christ follower, you'll see yourself transform, and other people will see you transform as well.
Yeah.
And generally, it's a good transformation.
Yeah.
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 But I think that's where the whole, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind. You start feeling a different way. You start thinking of and looking at the world in a different way, and
Yeah.
not the way of the world. And it just, it's easy for other people to see how it's changed you.
Yeah. But I think, so you mentioned the renewal of your mind.
Yep.
The thing about that is, I think that's a daily fight you're going to have, or you'll drift the other way.
Absolutely.
Like you've got to fight for it every day.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be the temptation. I think especially as men, there's going to be the temptation to be passive
Yeah.
and drift
Yep.
or take it easy. So some of these things we're going to talk about, like it's easy to drift and not lead your family. It's
Right.
easy to drift and sleep in and not work out.
Yep.
Neglect your Bible
Yep.
reading.
It's really easy to be passive on the things that you're, what am I trying to say? It's real easy to be passive and still have your backbone and stand on things.
Yeah.
I think you find a lot of guys doing that. So we're not necessarily agreeing with what the world says, but we're also going to be a little bit passive on when people bring that stuff up.
Yeah.
As to not look like we're standing alone.
Yep. So for this session, what we're looking at is like, okay, so we want to be transformed by renewal of our mind, knowing what that looks like and that mission that God has called us to as men.
Right.
Right. So we need to kind of reclaim that.
Yep.
At times you're going to lose your mission. Are you getting hot up here?
I am getting hot up here.
It's getting a little bit warmer.
It is, yeah. Blake turned our AC down. So
Yeah. But when you think about
we're going to
drift,
figure this out.
that's all right, man. We'll sit up here and sweat.
Right?
Maybe you're feeling convicted.
I'm looking to lose
it's
a
like
couple
you
pounds.
at church on
It's good.
Sunday.
Yeah,
you
right.
sit there and sweat and feel convicted. But I think the drift happens like not intentionally. Like, hey, I
Right.
can't wait to like stop doing these things. If we're just honest, like we've been there. We
Yeah.
get busy with work.
Right?
You get busy with other things. You take your eyes off the big picture.
Yep, exactly.
And all of a sudden it starts
You just
creeping
let
in.
one thing in that just kind of kicks you off course just a little bit, and it's real easy to just start drifting far away.
Yeah. I think what's so dangerous about it that I found is like I don't notice it
Yep.
because it happens so slow.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the
very
old
subtle.
saying, like you're at a beach and you go out in the water
Right.
and this is your hotel.
Yeah.
And
All of a sudden, you're in the rip
like,
current, and you're
way down here. And you're like, how'd I get a mile from the hotel?
Yeah, how'd I get to the
Right.
pier already?
Yeah. That's the pier's where I usually know to get out, no matter where I'm at. Like, it's
Right.
too far. But it's dangerous in our lives because that just happens slowly.
Yeah, well, and it happens continuously,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not necessarily like we mean for it to happen or to let it happen, but
Yeah.
it just it's a continuous battle there. Of it seems like if you're not paying attention to it every day, it's you get real close and you start drifting away, and you get real close and you start drifting away, and
Yeah.
it's a continuous fight there.
Yeah. So I think asking yourself a couple questions, right? So one to be, who am I?
Yep.
Right? And really like diving into that, meditating on that. What does it mean that I'm God's child? And then what has God called me to do with this life?
Right.
Right? How has
Yeah.
he uniquely gifted me?
Right.
We're talking before we jumped on here about all these job offers you get, right? Like
Yeah.
you know how to do drywall and
Yep.
people reach out to you and you have an opportunity to bless some people through some things just because you have
Yep.
a different skill set
Right.
that God's gifted you in.
Right.
Yeah.
The problem is, I start doing that,
Yeah.
and then I take on too much, and
Right.
I lose it somewhere else. I'm losing the time with my spouse or my
Yep.
wife or family, and then I'm losing time with the church, and you start drifting a little bit
Mm-hmm.
because you're focused on other things. Really, that's what it boils down to.
Yeah, and that's why I think knowing your mission really helps with
Yeah.
that. We went to the barn gathering. Remember, we spent the entire evening just kind of like
Yeah.
developing a mission statement
Yep.
of what we're called to do in this life.
Yeah, and that was a lot of fun.
It was, yeah.
We had a really good turnout, a lot of people, and a lot of fun.
Yeah. And I think what happened in that, like with the feedback I got from guys, is it helped them know what to say yes to
Right.
when they realized what they were called to do.
Yep.
Right. So for me, I may get a lot of opportunities to do different things.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are good things.
Right.
And I want to say yes to them all.
Yeah.
But knowing like this is what God's called me to, so this is what I need to do.
Yep. I understand.
Yeah. So I think as you set out on this journey, like really start asking yourself the question, why do you exist?
Yep.
How has God uniquely gifted you?
Right. Yeah. What is my purpose?
Yeah.
What am I called to do? And I think understanding your calling
Yeah.
is a big thing, and
It is.
what you're going to do with that ultimately.
Yeah.
A lot of people are called to things and never even attempt to do what they were called to do.
Yep.
And
Yeah. And then just start, I think Romans 12 too, like really just meditate on the first part of that verse.
yep.
And asking yourself like asking a buddy around you, like, hey, do
Yeah.
you see my life drifting?
Right.
Am I being conformed to the world?
Yeah. Do you see me being conformed to the world? And
Yeah.
if so, in what ways? And
Yeah.
then you can start working on yourself.
Yeah. So I'm excited over the next, 7 weeks after this to
Yeah.
really unpack this verse, but looking at it in specific areas of our life
Yeah.
that we really need to look at.
Yep.
Excited knowing I'm going to be convicted as well.
Oh yeah.
Right. So we do this. So.
Yeah. Yeah. We're stepping on each other's toes,
We do.
but that's what we do. We're friends,
Yep.
and we know each other pretty well, close enough that
Yep.
we can do that, and it's okay.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Anything else?
I don't think so. I'm super excited for the barn gathering or the summit.
Yeah, I
I
am
keep
too.
thinking about the barn gathering, but
Yeah.
super excited for the summit, the September 5th and 6th. And I really want to thank Seth from Increase Jesus
Yeah.
for the sponsorship. That's awesome. Check him out. It's increasejesus.com. He's got some pretty cool clothing stuff, and
Yeah. He's selling those
he
shirts.
provided us
that you
with
have
these
on.
shirts.
Yeah.
And he's doing great things over there. That's great. And check us out.
Yeah, make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Are kind of two
YouTube.
places. And YouTube.
Yep,
Subscribe on YouTube.
YouTube's a big one.
Yeah.
Everybody's on YouTube, or everybody can get on YouTube that doesn't have socials.
Yeah.
And
I guess that'd be
so
true.
I generally, when I'm promoting this to new people, like we're working for a client now, and
Yeah.
I told her, I was like, oh yeah, just check it out on YouTube, and she's like, well, I know how to use that.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, great.
Yeah.
So, yep. Thanks for hanging out with us. Let's have a good ride this 8 weeks and see where it goes.
Yeah. See you guys next week.
Thanks.